Let's talk org charts, folks. In the world of e-commerce, where your team sits can make all the difference between smooth sailing and daily headaches. Is your Amazon team or retail media team part of sales or marketing? Who owns the P&L? And does any of this really matter for results? In today's episode, I'm bringing you insights from 3 brand side leaders with different perspectives on the ideal e-commerce org structure. You'll hear why one leader believes owning your P&L creates real accountability, another's success with housing everything under sales, and something I'm hearing more about recently, an omni-channel team which houses Amazon and shopper marketing. The placement of Ecomm in an org seems highly contextual at this point in time, and it depends on a company's history, strengths, and gaps that they need to fill. But it's always interesting to hear how other brands are set up. Let's dive in. Good morning and welcome to the Retail Media Breakfast Club. I'm your host, Kiri Masters, and every weekday at 6 a.m. Eastern, I bring you candid and real discussions in the world of retail media and marketplaces in just 10 minutes. So bring your own cup of coffee and we'll get smarter about retail media together. Now let's hear from Alicia Ponziani, e-commerce manager at Premier Nutrition.
At Premier Nutrition, our e-commerce team is actually part of the sales team. So we report into the head of sales, and our team specifically is broken into 2 groups. We have an Amazon team and an Omni team. I'm part of the Amazon team, and we manage both the marketing and the sales side of the business. And we have dedicated leads for each function just because they both take up so much time. And then the Omni team is actually a little more interesting. We restructured that one recently, and it seems to be going really well as they basically oversee anything non-Amazon. So Walmart.com, Costco.com, Instacart, basically anything else. And they're actually working really close with the sales leads to plan that online and in-store media. So you're actually seeing that full funnel to make like a holistic marketing strategy. And we also brought in our shopper marketing lead to report into Omni as well. And that, again, ensures the alignment across channels. And again, while we do report into sales, I think it's really important to note that we do try to integrate with our brand team as well as much as we can. So we'll send 1 or 2 representatives to make sure we're always staying tight with them despite considered sales for our team.
And now let's hear from Brea Keating, Director of E-commerce at Wilton.
I love an org structure that gives the e-commerce leader full rights over their own P&L. And so for me, I always want to be in a position where I can control my sales and marketing investments, whether that be staffing, resources, retail media, whatever it may be. So at this role at Wilton, and in my last couple of roles, I had the opportunity to oversee different aspects of Amazon, omnichannel, and D2C. And when you can combine your sales levers and your marketing levers so that you can drive maximum profitability, you're in a better position. And so when I see different tensions between sales and marketing teams at broader organizations, it's typically because the retail media has fallen in the cracks in between different departments and who has control over those retail media spends. And so you can work that to your advantage or disadvantage. But for me, I like to have an org structure that better understands that retail media has to be very closely tied to the sales team.
Now let's hear from Louise Antunes, National Account Manager e-commerce at Organika Health Products.
Yeah, we are under the sales department. I'm originally from sales, and I joined Organika in the sales department. And right now, Amazon, we are under sales. We interact with marketing. I have several meetings with different groups of marketing regarding creative, new items, social media, etc. We are connected with. We have, I would say, a task force. But I'm under the sales structure, and I'm happy with that. At least for us, I believe it's the best composition.
Well, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Retail Media Breakfast Club. We meet here every day at 6 a.m. Eastern. So be sure to subscribe and get your daily dose of insights, trends, and hot takes in the world of retail media and marketplaces.